we're gonna do number 2. I'll let you do number 2. Whatever you think, and then Greg will. I'm sure he'll come and chime in.
Okay, so what not to do on a cruise?
Correct.
What I would suggest is do not get that little pay upgrade for that little window room with the small little circle.
Oh,
window.
the porthole room.
Yeah. Don't go on and don't pay extra for that ocean view because ain't no ocean.
You
view.
can't see. Well, you can't see out of that little hole. It's so tiny.
I'm like, and it's extra. It's an extra expense for nothing. If you're gonna do it, you might as well do a balcony. If you're just gonna do it, like, don't pay extra for that.
I feel like a balcony room is always gonna be like the go-to because if you haven't been on a cruise before, the rooms are very tight. They're small. You can't really move around in there a lot, and an interior is gonna really confine you to like scooting around the bed.
Most definitely.
So the balcony gives you a little bit more room. It has a couch in there, so if one person wants to be on the bed, one person wants to be on the couch, you have room. You can go outside. They have chairs and tables on the balcony, have a little drink, have some snacks.
Yeah.
So I think the balcony room is always going to be the one for us.
Right. If you have kids, do not get an interior. I don't suggest it. You can, as for cost-wise, but if you're trying to actually enjoy yourself, I wouldn't get interior with children. Not my thing.
Okay, I agree.
Interior rooms.
Yeah, no, we were talking about the extra expense to go from an interior to the porthole room,
The little ocean view.
The ocean
the
view.
ocean view.
Nah.
And first of all, it's just gonna look blue anyway,
Right?
Even when you're on the balcony, it just look
And
blue.
literally, it ain't like
It's
it
blue.
ain't like a Covex window. I guess
No, it's a
you're
it's
looking
a hole.
like this. If you want to,
You have to stick your head right there to
against
see.
there and look out, see if you want to see that way.
That's
you
why
wanna
I
see that
said
way.
it's nothing to pay extra.
Or just
and
go
it's
to
like
the
an extra
go to
couple
the
of $100.
Yeah, just
like,
go to the Lido deck and look
Can
over
I say something
anything.
about shorter cruises though?
Sure.
If you're on a shorter cruise, I probably, like me, after we did the balcony, that's like the only thing I want to do now. I don't
Correct.
want to do anything
Correct.
else. But if you're doing like a 3-day cruise or something, I would probably suggest people to do the interior.
I ain't getting that goddamn interior.
Only reason why I say a shorter cruise is because you're not going to spend a lot of time in the room on a shorter cruise. You don't spend that much time in the room, especially if you're trying to.
I can see
you
I
know,
can see that, but I get funny
that.
about not having a window.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to have some sort of natural light, some way, shape, or form. I cannot be with all 4 walls blocked in. Cabin fever for real.
So what I've seen the difference in pay and money. So that's the real
Correct.
thing we're talking about.
But it's about planning.
It's about
Yeah.
5. Well, I've noticed between $400 to $500 difference.
Yeah, it's about.
between what?
Depending on where you
Interior
go and what time of year
and a
and all
balcony.
that stuff. Because our cruise,
I'm not talking about any
our
kinda,
short cruise that we just did, what was it? Maybe $200 and some dollars for
$200 for
per
a
couple?
3-day. Yeah.
That won't happen again. This is what the time they was trying to get people to come back.
Well, they have a
Technically,
sale going
right.
on.
I was
They're
gonna
still trying to
say
get
shout
people to come
out.
back to
I was
cruising.
about to say shout out to my friend Tracy. She just told me she booked 8-day for December for $700. So they still having sales right now.
Yeah,
They're still trying to get people to go back.
and that's fine.
Okay.
And we gonna go.
We gonna take it.
'Cause
We'll take it.
We want to go out of town. So, number
Are
3.
y'all picking or y'all just going through it?
We're just going through.
I got something.
Okay, go ahead for number 3.
For number 3, don't put your debit card, don't attach your debit card to your room.
I know I will have to disagree with that one.
I say don't attach your debit card. I would say I would
Attach your credit card.
attach a credit card
Yeah.
with your debit card because they hold money.
They do. They hold a. They
hold
hold a big chunk.
a chunk.
Yeah.
I think they'll hold.
They
like,
hold more on a debit card than they do a credit card, though. So
on
yeah.
a debit card, I think they hold $200 initially, and then as you start
They
spending,
keep
they'll
holding.
hold
Yeah.
more, and then that stuff won't drop until after you come back.
And like 7 days after.
After you
Yeah.
come back from your cruise, because
Yeah.
they bill you at the end of your cruise.
Yeah.
So if you have a credit card, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's not your
Not your
actual
cash
not
tied
your
up.
cash tied up. Exactly.
Right.
So
I agree. That's a good
that's
one.
my opinion. Now Emmy feels different.
I feel differently only because of me, how I handle money. I know what I'm spending when I'm spending it. So at the end, I know exactly how much I spend. and I know that my debit card is not going to release for 3 to 5 days, so that doesn't necessarily bother me. If you're a person that is not that tight with their money like that, or you're, not watching, then yes, I agree with him.
So
100%.
I would put we put our credit card on instead of a debit card because I didn't want any alerts like trying to come through like as if it were fraudulent.
Right.
So, and Bank of America don't play. So I chose to put the credit card on file. We had zero problems whatsoever. I think we probably only spent $12.
3A, make sure you alert your banks, whether it's credit card or debit card, that you're traveling.
Because you're going to get declined if
so
you
don't get declined. Funny story, I was in for Mrs. Wedlow's bachelorette party. We was in Miami. We went to go get something to drink. We're like, come on, let's go to the store, get some drinks. I'm like, I got it, boo. I'm going to pay. Swipe my card. Wells Fargo said decline. I said, hold up.
But
I got paid.
But how many people at brunch got declined with your Wells Fargo?
Yeah, Wells Fargo don't play.
It was like 3 people at brunch that got declined from that Wells Fargo. And let me tell you, my friends have very good careers, and everybody is very good with their money. So it should have been no reason why they were declined.
She was like, we stepped outside.
My friends are.
She was like, no. Yeah. I'm about to call Wells Fargo. She stood outside with me for 15 minutes until they released my card. I was like, you're not about to pay.
Yeah.
Period.
Well,
it was funny.
Oh,
anyway.
With that being said, don't use your credit card or debit card in these other countries that you go to.
That is correct.
That.
So
that
take
is
cash.
correct.
If you're going off the boat,
that's going to be number
take
4.
cash.
That could be number 4.
Number 4, take cash.
Take cash off the boat.
The locals love U.S. dollars.
Yep.
And they get funny when you give them the pesos.
Now, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
This is my experience
Peso.
in Mexico. This is my experience in Mexico. When that boat show up, that peso to dollar ratio, that shit don't matter. That shit does not matter. $20.
Yeah, they do.
That's how much it costs. $20. If you transfer it in if you pay
300 pesos.
pesos, yeah. I mean, but they want that
US dollar.
US dollars. That pace that
but
$1 to $19 to 1.
I don't know what the exact conversion is.
That conversion don't even fucking matter, dog.
But like when we did the horses, it was literally $20.
Yeah.
Like $20 to ride the horse. Out here, $175 to ride the horse. So
out here, yes.
Yeah. So we'll take that little $20. And I don't think we were riding horses. I actually think they were large donkeys. That's why they were kind of furry.
And I looked at
they were like kind of furry like that.
Horse, dog.
Yeah, they look like large donkeys, didn't they?
Wait, did
That's
we
a hell of a large
put that in
donkey,
our
though.
video?
Okay. Huh?
Was that in our video?
Yeah,
I
it
gotta
was.
go back and watch it. But I thought it was a horse.
It's a big ass donkey.
Yeah, it looked like a large donkey, and I was like, "Dang, why like hair is like nappy like this or whatever?"
Hey, okay, I gotta go back and
large
look.
donkey.
Donkeys.
We'll see. So my next one is don't limit yourself to main dining on the cruise. They have the steakhouse, which was awesome,
Amazing.
Meaning, I gotta explain that. Meaning, this is an extra charge. Though.
It is an extra charge, but the charge is worth it. I think we paid $60 for the steakhouse
for two people. And it
$60.
also depends on the company you use. Some of them are included, depending on what kind of company. I mean, which like if you, I think Norwegian.
Yeah, and then Viking does too.
Yeah.
They include
so
all
you
fine
mean
dining.
which depending on what cruise line you're on.
Yeah,
correct.
Cruise line.
So what I'm saying is pay the extra. The food is worth it. We got spoiled with our fine dining options, and then we went to the main dining for breakfast or something, and we were like
dinner.
We were like, "What is this?"
We were snobby.
Gross.
We were real snobby that
So
day. We were
this is what I want to find out. This is my thing.
Right? Where's the champagne?
Is it because of the pandemic and they're cutting back on certain things, ingredients, and
No, because I remember going on a cruise pre-pandemic, and the food was definitely mediocre at best.
I don't know.
Well, you know what?
We went on a fun. We went in the dining hall a couple times.
You probably
we had
went.
scallops. Scallops
probably during the captain's dinner. That's when the dinner is good.
Right.
That's when the dinner is good. But on a regular, no, it's whack.
Well,
So I think this time
it was the fine. I mean, the steakhouse is a steakhouse. They got I mean, shit, you're gonna have a lot better things on the steak during when you go to a steakhouse, when you're dealing with, what is it, bonsai,
Yeah.
the sushi. We didn't do that. That's what I wish we would have did.
Oh, that's on this boat.
That's the one we have.
We have a reservation for that.
They had it on the other boat too.
Oh, they did?
They
Yeah,
did?
there was a sushi bar that was right there. It wasn't a big one.
Oh, I
a
thought it
sushi
was.
bar.
I thought that was just a bar.
It was a
That was
bonsai.
by the
It was
piano.
a bar.
Not too far away from the piano.
Oh,
I didn't know that was bonsai, but yeah, we do have reservations for.
we have
bonsai.
and we have a reservation for Benny Hanna Jr.
We do.
It's like Benny Hanna, but you know.
The only thing I don't like about, well, I didn't like this time about the steakhouse, where we've been before.
Oh my god.
The first time I went to the steakhouse, they actually, man, they put on a show. They had the guy right there with the little plate showing you the different type of steaks you can
But
get.
remember, this was pandemic steakhouse.
Right. So they
Exactly.
couldn't
So
do
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Is it that? And then the steakhouse took forever.
Well, we
to
went.
last one. It
We
took
went at
us
the end. We went
It
at the
took
end of the
2
night.
hours to get the food.
We
No,
went.
Man,
for the whole
shit.
meal. I think the whole meal was about 2-3 hours.
But we did go when they were closing.
Yeah.
We were
And
like
then-
the last people in the steakhouse.
Hold on, that's
And
the
they
time
brought
that
us-
gave us. That don't matter. What they got to do?
No,
with
that
that?
was the time we
picked
chose.
that time.
That was
Okay,
the time
that's
we
the
chose.
time that was available. Right?
No, there were more times available. That's what we picked.
But that time was available. So
Wait.
if you, I am success, baby. That's why they believe that. Yes.
I wake up in the morning, know I gotta get it. I grind harder and harder to get a world of business. I know that one day this money is gonna find me, and when it do, I'm leaving all of the drama behind me. Yeah, go ahead.